Everyone's talking about AI, but most of the time it's either oversimplified or full of jargon. I'm Jarrod. I'm a software engineer at Supio, where we build AI tools used by top plaintiff firms every day. And this is the first episode of our Legal AI Fundamentals series, designed to help lawyers and legal teams cut through the noise and get the basics down. In this video, we're answering one essential question. What is AI? And what about AI is important for lawyers to understand? If you're picturing robots or complicated math, don't worry. You don't need a computer science degree. You just need a mental model for what AI is, what it does, and where it fits in your workflow. So let's get into it. Here's the simplest way to think about AI. It's pattern recognition plus prediction. At its core, AI looks for patterns in data and uses those patterns to make predictions. Machine learning is how that happens. You feed a model thousands or millions of examples, and it learns from them. The more high-quality examples it sees, the smarter it gets. Now, that doesn't mean AI can do everything. It can only work where patterns exist in the data. So while it might struggle to perform fixed tasks like arithmetic, it's extremely good at evaluating nuanced, open-ended inputs like the strength of a settlement narrative. So when legal AI sees enough medical records, it starts learning how injuries are described, how treatments progress, and how timelines unfold. NLP, or natural language processing, is an important part of AI that understands and works with human language. It's what lets AI read legal text like a human would and respond clearly in plain English. Generative AI is a kind of AI model that can generate summaries, letters, chronologies, and responses based on the pattern it has learned. Legal AI takes this one step further. It's built specifically for legal workflows, documents, and context. It's grounded in your case documents. Important things to note here. AI is non-deterministic, meaning the same input might give slightly different outputs. That's normal. The key is knowing how to refine it with better prompts. The context window matters. A model can only see a certain chunk of text at a time. The way the documents are chunked affects what the AI understands. Accuracy depends heavily on the quality of data and how well the system is aligned to your domain. It's very much garbage in, garbage out. Let's clear up a couple of the most common misunderstandings. The common myth is all AI tools are basically the same. The reality is most aren't even close. General AI tools like ChatGPT or Claude are built to respond to just about anything, from trivia to grocery lists. Legal AI, on the other hand, is grounded in a completely different set of inputs: legal workflows, medical records, causation analysis, and the specific logic that lawyers use to build a case. Another common myth is you can't trust any AI. The reality is you can't trust ungrounded AI. Blindly trusting AI is risky, but the answer isn't to avoid it altogether. It's to use systems that are purpose-built for your domain, cite their sources, and tie everything back to real records. One major concern with AI is hallucinations, which basically means that sometimes models make things up. We solve this by grounding the model in real case documents and using source citations. And we also loop in human reviewers to verify and clean the result. Legal work runs on documents, medical records, notes, discovery, evidence. That's where AI shines. It doesn't get overwhelmed. It doesn't miss things. It can surface gaps in care, inconsistencies, key events, and very fast. It's like giving your team a superpowered first read every time. It sees patterns humans often miss, like identifying fatigue as a symptom buried in notes, or a back injury caused by yard work that may be considered a pre-existing condition. And in personal injury, this matters even more. The volume of records is higher. Your ability to understand what happened and why depends on your ability to process all the raw material. That's what legal AI is built to help with. Here's what these tools can do right now. Summarize records clearly. Extract facts and injuries from treatment notes. Flag missing documents and gaps in treatment. Answer plain English questions about a case, and draft letters, summaries, and more. And here's how it learns to do that. At Supio, we use supervised learning. That means we feed the model examples, like a medical record, and also the correct answer, like a well-written summary or a list of injuries. Over time, it learns the pattern. There are other methods too. Unsupervised learning is when the model looks for structure in unlabeled data, like clustering types of documents without knowing the categories up front. Reinforcement learning teaches the system through feedback loops, which gives rewards for better answers and adjusting behavior. But for legal use cases, supervised learning with human-curated data gives us the most control and reliability. This isn't optional anymore. AI is already being used in legal ops, insurance, defense firms. The firms that start learning now are the ones that stay competitive later. You don't have to adopt everything at once, but the longer you wait to get familiar, the harder it gets to catch up. And when evaluating tools, remember, the strongest systems combine cutting-edge AI with human oversight. Clean, structured inputs paired with domain expertise create better results than either alone. You don't need a tech background to get value from these tools. If you can ask a clear question, you're already most of the way there. Legal AI is designed to work the way that lawyers think. You don't need to learn a new language. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to start engaging with it.